and welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're actually diving into the first part of the house that you see, actually not the front door, but the back door. And if you remember when we landed here back in February, this is what it looked like. So, so nothing absolutely stand out of this world fantastic, but could definitely do some brightening up. So we took the time over a few days. It was very hot out when we did this, but basically decided to give this a freshening up and get a lick of paint on it and do what we could to spruce it up. Believe it or not, lots of painting actually happened here. You would not believe how much painting. And for the purposes of YouTube, I'm only having you watch the most satisfying coat, which is the first coat, of course, because painting white on white after the first coat gets pretty boring to watch. So I spared you all the expense of watching white walls being painted. At any rate, the ceilings, believe it or not, have been painted with three coats of stain block primer. All the walls received 2 coats of stain block primer and then 2 additional coats of paint on top of that. So I know, sounds a little crazy, but believe it or not, I think this is a very strong contender for maybe an old smoking room. I don't know. I'm sure people have spent some time in the house, and maybe in the comments you could let me know what kind of parties happened in here. It might have been smoking parties, I think, just based on how many coats of paint was needed to freshen this up. But you can see Bill at it here, finding all the screws and everything that are on the wall and all the different places, and just basically giving it a freshening up. A much better first impression when you come in the back door, which is really the main entrance that we're using for the house. At some point in time, I would suspect that this will be removed or potentially reutilized, but in its place will likely be a new kitchen at some point in time in the future. Certainly not immediate. We are currently living in the house, so we are tending to some of the more immediate projects first, which is definitely structural in nature and making sure this house gets to stand for another 125 years. So our primary focus right now is down in the basement, and so we're doing some work down there which I'll be able to share in a future video. So really, what has our time here been like since we've landed? It's been a little bit chaotic. Oh, there's Katie coming in. It's been a little bit chaotic. When we got here, we did make the decision. It was kind of chaotic last minute, and we did leave a vehicle behind in Calgary and just took the one-way U-Haul. So when we got here, we did not have a vehicle, which of course poses all kinds of problems. I didn't think it would be as challenging as it was to get some wheels, but with that settled now, we can haul stuff back and forth and get some stuff into the house, some furniture and things that we've had in the shipping container, because they have been stored off-site. We would not have been able to get those up the hill and to the back of the house with the contents inside. So they are stored here in town, and we are making those trips back and forth. We do have a truck now, so it's super convenient. So that's since we've landed, things have been just taking a little while longer to get settled in, but we are definitely getting settled in, getting into a routine, and picking up new hobbies like blueberry picking. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. I'm hooked. And oddly enough, if you can see out the window there at the back of the house, there is a hill. If you go straight up the hill from the back of our house, and we have made a little path, there is a an amazing blueberry patch. It was like it was left there for us purposely. It was fantastic. So we do spend some evenings up on the hill picking blueberries and really enjoying the time that we have here. I'm tickled with the boats coming in and out. I really do feel like a little kid when the boat comes in, and feel like I have to run out so I can meet the boat when it comes in. So I've really been enjoying all the activity in the port. It's been making, I think, moving away from the city feel a little less impactful because there's lots of action and things going on. So we've really enjoyed our time, and we've been enjoying the nice days when we've been having them. Certainly when we were doing this project, it was very hot out, so we did have some very lovely days, but it is, of course, starting to cool off now. And Bill's painting in a corner here, and unfortunately didn't think about the camera, so you will have some periods where you may not have seen what was going on. Okay, so Bill painted the first coat of the primer. We're just finishing the ceiling, and might need a second coat of primer. Seems to be bleeding through. Anyways, onward and upward. And there you have it. That's what all that painting white turned out to be. A beautiful white room. A white bulb goes really far here. And now it's just flooring. Okay, so we have started the flooring. Just gonna throw it up on time lapse and hopefully we'll bang this one out real quick. Quick being the operative word here, but I did get part way through here and had some kind of weird 3 or 4 boards that were strange. Anyways, I had to backtrack, pull some stuff out, and back at it again, but it worked out quite well, I think. And here we go, all done. Doesn't that look so much better? I really like some of the touches that Bill had done with the antlers on the wall there. Those were actually in the shed outside. We found those, and Bill tidied them up and torched them off and gave them a lick of paint, and I think it looks fantastic. And we had some prints that go perfectly in here. And the table was already here. It's definitely an old table, so we're keeping that around for sure. And yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of paint and a touch of flooring will do. So if you like today's content, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and come back and see what's going on down in the basement as we try to make sure this 125-year-old house sticks around.